I wanted to share a yummy milkshake recipe with you guys today. So first I'm going to tell you all the things you need for this yummy milkshake. The most important thing is you need a blender. So I have a big blender. You might have like a small little like cup blender. That's totally fine. You're going to need some milk. You're going to need some of these yummy animal crackers, frosted. You're going to need some whipped cream. You're going to need some fun sprinkles. You're going to need some vanilla ice cream. And you don't have to use these two things, but Miss Gallagher is going to. So I'm going to use this corn syrup, and you're going to see why in a little bit. And I'm also going to use food coloring, just so the color of my milkshake is super fun. But like I said, you don't have to use those things. You don't even have to use animal crackers if you don't want to. It's just an idea. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my measuring cup that I have. This is also something you need. And I'm going to fill it up into 2 cups. I need 2 cups of milk. So once I have 2 cups of milk, I'm going to put it in my blender. And then I'm going to use a spoon, just a regular spoon, to get my ice cream out because I don't have an ice cream scooper, but I think a spoon will do just fine. And I'm going to scoop 5 scoops in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have my 5 scoops of vanilla ice cream and my 2 cups of milk. Then I'm going to take my animal crackers and I'm going to put 10 in there. 10 animal crackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And after I put my animal crackers in there, I'm going to decide what color I want my shake to be, my milkshake. I want it to be this pink color. So I'm going to put a few of these food coloring drops in there. And if you guys remember, if you did the yogurt experiment with me, / cooking experiment, when I put the food coloring on my yogurt, it didn't change the flavor. It just gave it a pretty color. So same thing about my ice cream. It's not going to change the color of my ice cream, change the flavor of my ice cream. It's just going to change the color. So next I'm going to make sure my lid is on there real tight. I don't want any of the ice cream to fly away. And this part gets kind of loud. So if you think it's going to hurt your ears, you can ask mommy or daddy if they can do it for you. So I'm going to, a lot of your guys' mixers probably have a button that says milkshake. That's the one Miss Gallagher is going to use. So I'm going to put my hand on top of my blender and then I'm going to press the milkshake button. And like I said, it gets kind of loud. So I'm going to stop my milkshake. I'm going to bring it over to me. I'm going to take the lid off. And I'm going to use my little spatula. And I'm going to just make sure there's no chunks. There's no chunks of cookies. There's no chunks of ice cream. And oh, you know what? It's kind of chunky. So I'm going to put my milkshake back and try to make it a little bit smoother. I'm going to make sure my lid's on there really tight again. I'm going to put it on there, and then I'm going to hold the top and then press my button. Okay, and now I'm going to take it off again, And I'm going to mix it up and see if there's any chunks. Oh, yes. This looks good, guys. This looks really yummy. So now, remember how I said I have what's called corn syrup. And I said I'm going to show you guys what we're going to use it for. Well, what Miss Gallagher is going to use it for. So I have this container that I want to put my milkshake in. So I want sprinkles all around my glass. So I'm going to take a new paintbrush. I've never used it on paint before. It's really, really clean. I'm going to open my paintbrushes. I'm going to grab it out and I'm going to stick my paintbrush in this stuff called corn syrup. And I'm going to paint around my jar. Just give it a little bit of paint. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just a little bit everywhere. And this, guys, it doesn't change the taste of your milkshake, okay? So don't worry about it tasting weird, it doesn't. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna make sure I get it all around my jar. And you're gonna see why. It's kind of like magic. Okay, so I did it all around my jar. It's kind of crazy. I used not a whole lot, just a few little dabs. And now I'm going to take my fun sprinkles and I'm going to shake them around my jar. I'm going to dump a bunch on the bottom and I'm going to shake around. Look at what's happening. My sprinkles are staying on the side. So they're not going to change the way my stuff tastes, but it's going to make it look super, super pretty. I'm going to do it all the way around. I want to make sure I have a lot of sprinkles. That's my favorite part. Okay, so I have this jar. And I'm going to shake the bottom up a little bit. And now that's all on my jar. How pretty. And I'm going to take my milkshake that I made. And I'm going to put it right in that cup. Holy smokes, guys. Look how awesome this looks so far. Look how fun. Now, the best part. Whipped cream. I'm going to put this all on the top of my milkshake. And then I'm going to be fancy. I'm going to add a little bit of sprinkles on top because you can never have too many. And then I'm going to take a really awesome animal cracker. I'm going to think this is an elephant. And I'm going to stick the elephant on the side of my milkshake. Guys, I can't wait to see what type of milkshake you make. Are you going to have a purple milkshake? Are you going to have a blue milkshake or a green or a pink? Are you going to use red, white, and blue sprinkles and make your milkshake just white? I want you to send us pictures of the milkshake you make and tell us if you like it or not. I know. I can't wait to enjoy mine. I'll see you guys later.